Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Chess from the First Ontario Performing Arts Centre. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening on Facebook and or YouTube. Also, welcome to our viewers from Your TV Niagara watching on Coachco. These performances will be broadcast every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Welcome to episode 2 of our brand new free online concert and event series, Niagara Performs. Hopefully you joined us on the weekend with the one and only Mark Lalama. We're back again with another local music hero, the one and only Gordon CLELAND. Gordon has essentially played with everybody in the region. We are so lucky to have such a robust and supportive musical community, but Gordon has played and collaborated and instructed with everybody. From, of course, the Niagara Symphony Orchestra, to the Gallery Players of Niagara, to Brock University, their Encore series, the Walker Group Quartet, the Music at Noon free series, and of course he instructs at the Marilyn I. Walker School of Fine and Performing Arts as well. So, without further ado, please welcome the man that connects it all together in our community, the one and only Gordon CLELAND. Welcome, Gordon.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you. I would like to thank the First Ontario Performing Arts Centre for this fantastic idea in showcasing local Niagara talent. And you know, every crisis has both a problem and an opportunity. And one thing that I find really neat is that we actually get a chance to show our local depth of talent to the whole world.
Absolutely. This is when we can't be together, this is one way that we can still be together and enjoy a shared musical experience. I know you're used to performing with, of course, our gem of the Niagara Symphony Orchestra, yes, with lots of friends and colleagues and grade A musicians. Mike Phelan, Mike Van Dongen, Dave Sisler, Karen DeBella, Karen Ages, it goes on and on, Laura Thomas. So, but it's just you tonight. Are you feeling all right? Are you feeling lonely? You're feeling like you have the whole world?
I'm a little lonely, but I'm ready.
Yeah, right on. So we did a little testing earlier in the week from your home. And it looks like you've redecorated a little bit. Do you want to tell us what you did with the place?
What I would like to do is give a special thank you to my friends at St. Thomas More Catholic Church for the generous use of this beautiful space. I really thought my living room was a little inadequate, and they graciously allowed me to use it. I'm part of the extended music ministry at St. Thomas More.
Wonderful.
So this is the opportunity I have to play in this beautiful place.
That's great. Well, it looks great. I'm sure you're going to sound great. And our thanks as well to St. Thomas and to Maureen for helping set everything up. And I'm going to let you take it away. But everybody that's watching, please leave your comments on Facebook and YouTube, and I'll bring them up on screen so that Gordon can see them. But otherwise, sit back and enjoy the music. Over to you, Gordon.
So the first piece that I'm going to play, it comes from a larger work by local multimedia artist Elizabeth Chitty, and that was called Dissolve, and it involved me and 3 dancers from the Niagara Dance Company, and it was a really fun program and a little bit breaking the rules because what it required was each of us had our cell phone, and members of the audience had their cell phones, and rather than be told, turn them off, they were told, phone the artists and ask for things. And so we sat and waited for the phone call to come in. The music that was done for this, it was written by local St. Catharines composer Mark Steiner. And so from Dissolve, what I'm lucky to have is a legacy, is this beautiful nocturne that Mark wrote for me to play. So that was Nocturne by Mark Steiger. And I know the audience is encouraged to send in their YouTube and Facebook comments. Please share the love. If you agree with me that Mark Steiger should write more beautiful solo cello music, please encourage him now. So, the next piece that I'm going to play is I'm going to move on to one of the staples of the cello repertoire. I'm going to do the third unaccompanied suite by J.S. Bach. So I'm going to do a slight digression for my students at Ridley College that I hope are listening, and remind them that a Baroque cello suite, of which the Bach is a beautiful example, has a series of dances, and the more or less required ones are Alemand, Courant, Saraband, and Gigue. And in between the Saraband and Gigue are some optional dances, which in this case are bourrées. Each of the Bach suites also starts with the free fantasy prelude. So what I would like to do is dedicate the performance of the prelude of this suite to my friends and colleagues at the Niagara Symphony. And of course, the Niagara Symphony is the main reason why I live in St. Catharines, because I got that job a number of years ago. And my friends and colleagues at the Symphony have been an endless source of inspiration to me. So the next movement is the Alemand, and I'd like to dedicate my performance of the Alemand to the other groups that I've played with in town. The Gallery Players of Niagara with their wonderful series, the Avanti Chamber Singers, Chorus Niagara, the Essential Collective Theatre, Choralis Camerata, Music Niagara, the Niagara Arts Centre, and the Shaw Festival. So the next one is the Courant, and who I would like to dedicate the Courant to is my colleagues at Brock University. It's always a delight to be able to teach at the university in their beautiful downtown campus, and their other special gem is Rodman Hall, and it's fun to play for the Encore series and Music at Noon, and also as part of the Walker String Quartet. So the next movement is the Saraband. And for the Saraband, I would like to dedicate that to the students that are working in town, and particularly to the Niagara Youth Orchestra, where I'm the coach. And the coaching staff at the NYO are very dedicated people. The students are inspiring to work with, and I think it's the best place in town for any children that want to just explore their love of music. So the next thing on the program are, of course, the two bourrées, which are interlinked. And I get to work with wonderful professional people, but we would be nowhere without the people who love music, the people who want to make music as amateurs and who want to enjoy it and who want to learn it. So I'm going to dedicate the bourrées to a couple of organizations. The Peninsula Orchestra, which is full of people that are making music at an amateur level. And if anyone is interested in playing in an orchestra that doesn't think they can, they should contact the Peninsula Orchestra. And the other group I'd like to dedicate this to is the kids that I work with and the staff at Suzuki Niagara that works very hard to train people how to play well. And the last movement of the Bach is the jig. And one thing that you learn, especially when you start trying to do any of this stuff yourself, is just how badly we need support staff and volunteers and all the people behind the scenes that most people have no idea exist. So this movement I am dedicating to the volunteer board members, the office staff, the ushers, the hall managers, the Niagara Region Musicians Association, and it's all those people that do those background things that make it look so effortless. And this is a thank you for all of that. And that is the Bach Suite. So I have one more thing for my program, and that is I'm going to play a piece called Crystal Tide Forever, which is a transcription of the Shall We Gather by the River by Paul Brantley. It's actually written for the Lockerbie air disaster when that plane went down. But I'd like to, for this piece, just say a special thank you to my faith community at Trinity Presbyterian Church in Hamilton, where I have recently become the music director. But I would also like to offer this as a special prayer for all of the essential workers who are out there hard at work, keeping us safe, keeping us healthy, keeping us going. We want you to know that we really appreciate everything that you're doing, and we will never forget what you're doing for us. And thank you. So that's what I have for you tonight.
Thank you so much, Gordon. It was an absolute pleasure having you be a part of this series. You're a pleasure to listen to, and you're a pleasure to work with. And I sincerely appreciate all the shout outs to all the arts groups and workers in the community. It speaks not only to the robust nature of our arts organizations and what a thriving art scene we have, and we're so lucky to have it, but it also speaks to what a thoughtful individual you are and how supportive you are of the arts. And that's what makes our arts community so great, is the full support of each other. And I'm a firm believer that music heals all, and it's the arts that are going to get us through times like this. So thank you again for your music. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. We'll be back every Sunday and every Thursday for more live music. So thank you, Gordon, and thanks everyone again for tuning in. Please help share the word, spread the word, invite your friends to watch on Facebook, YouTube, and on your TV Niagara. Until next time, thanks for joining us at Niagara Performs, and the arts live here. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Good night.